Hi, Caitlin. I am so tired. Mark right now is cutting the trees and I am dragging them up. The bugs are coming out. This is what we've done today. It's crazy how different this looks. Awesome. I remember last summer standing approximately in this area and there was nothing but trees. So we've really come a long way. So something else we need to do, as you can see, our garlic is growing awesome, but we haven't taken the top off yet. So that's on the list of things to do. And this is all of, basically from here, all here is going to be our garden. So we just finished adding our soil. Today we went and got sand and mixed it with the soil that we have. So we have a really sandy, loamy mix. Next up, we need to get more sand and we're gonna do the same thing again. So that's pretty good progress for today. And it's gonna rain, so we're gonna get inside soon. We have just completed the first row. And this is what it looks like. Here comes the next load. Let's do this. Row number 2. It's another day. We're back at it again. Today we're going to use the garden tractor. Mark's coming in for the final load for this row, which will have 4 rows completed. Today we went and got some more wood to do 3 more planters. So I think what we're actually going to do next is line up where exactly we want the planters to go. We have a little idea in mind, so we just want to see what that's going to look like before we continue with the rows. And after this, we will have 5 rows. We decided to add another one on the inside after organizing how the planters will be set up. It's looking good. So right now Mark is raking out a bunch of excess gravel that we had removed from our driveway, trying to add a little bit of ground here, which is going to be where the planter boxes are going, just making it a little bit more level. It is currently, I think, is it June 30th? I think it's June 30th, and this is how our garden looks. These are our beets, which need to be thinned, but I do wait for them to be a little bit larger before thinning. This is a carrot bed. We do have some carrots coming in. It's kind of hard to see. I think it's focusing on the chicken wire, but that's basically just there because we don't want all the cats that come around here at night pooping in the sand. And this hasn't been weeded yet, but this is our pea trellis. So we have peas in the back, which are more like snow peas, and then in the front we have shelling peas. They're in the front because they don't need the trellising. It says that they may require staking, and if so, then we'll stake them, no problem, but that's what we have going on over there. And this is our garlic. She's coming in hot. It's looking really good. It's like literally up to my waist. It should be finishing, I think, by August, end of August or so. So hopefully that ends up being a really good yield. The other bed that we have are strawberries, well, which were supposed to be strawberries. They ended up being a complete fail. We purchased bare root strawberries. We bought 2 bags. We ended up soaking them because I saw online that it's best to soak them for about a half hour and then put them in the soil. So I actually did that, and they just didn't grow. After 2 weeks of them being in the soil, I thought, let's just plant them in the planter, see what happens. So we literally did that. It's been like, I don't know, 3 weeks now, and there's no growth. So just for fun, we have, which we didn't realize because of not being able to get through our property because of all the trees, but we have like a ton of wild strawberries on our property. So we ended up grabbing a few of them and throwing them in the planter. They're huge plants, and they're putting out all these runners, and like the runners are doing really well, but they haven't been flowering. I don't even know if we're gonna leave them in there. It was just like something that we walked by and was like, hey, let's just grab those. They look really good, and throw them in the planter. So right now, Mark is kind of stirring up the land with his little creation, as you can see. He welded up this piece, which I think we mentioned in a previous video, but now he has added 4x4 posts to kind of smooth it out a little so it doesn't leave such like big, like jagged edges. So that's kind of what he's doing right now. We're working up the land, and then we're going to add in some more hills and get ready for planting squash. So that's what we're at right now. So this is what it's looking like. It's a really good process doing this because it basically stirs up all of the rocks, and then we'll just spend a little bit of time and go around and pick out the really, really, really big rocks, and we'll just use them somewhere else on our property. The potatoes are coming in nicely. These are the rows that we dug trenches under, so they're nice and deep. And Kaylin lost her hat. I think those are cabbage moths laying their eggs. So these are the plants that are ready to be in the sun that I've already been starting to acclimate. So this is their first big shower. So while I was taking care of moving the plants and watering the plants, Mark has been figure eighting, circling, whatever you want to call it, around the garden here. And there's going to be a lot of big rocks that we need to pick up out of here before we can get some more soil in here. But it's looking good.